Ooh. Yes, we are back in Italy, reconnecting with the family. It's always nice to get away and especially to see family and realise what you have for family. And actually, to be honest, since doing so and since realising so, I've definitely been a lot closer with all of my family, cousins, auntie, uncles, grandparents, all combined together, and I've definitely been better off this way. It's good for my mental health to realise where I come from and all of that. But seriously, I really do love coming back to Italy all the time to see family. And as much as London is still probably my favourite city on the planet, it's nice to get away from it sometime because it's not perfect. And neither is here, and neither is anywhere, to be fair. I can't find the perfect place to move. What is the perfect place to move to for me? And I basically always come to the same conclusion that I'm not moving. London's too good. I realised that I talk about a lot of my own thoughts, especially in recent videos, and I would like to touch upon my advice, my simple advice for most of you starting out or just trying to get somewhere. Now, I saw this thing from Alex Hormozi the other day where he was asked if he had 60 seconds to speak and leave an imprint on the world, what advice would you give in that time? The question was along those lines. That wasn't the exact question, but it starts with working out what you want, and that's a lot of advice that I pretty much would give to anyone. And I know it's very generalized, but actually working out what you want, and then getting rid of distractions in a very generalized sense. If friends are a distraction and that's what consumes most of your time, then you may need to sacrifice that. I've done plenty of thoughts and videos on that before, specifically friends and too. And then finally, it's actually just doing so much volume that it would be unreasonable to fail. So working out what I want was very simple because as I've explained before, I knew a vision from when I was very young, and I've kind of stuck to that in terms of my vision hasn't really changed in terms of what I want from life. And I know you're never really going to know what you want to the fullest, but my version of that, I won't go into full detail about what my vision is for my life. Maybe I can in a future video. Who knows, who wants to see that? I started out on social media and posting loads of content about anything really. I just wanted to get out and post content, whether it was related to my business or not, whether I was promoting it or not, getting myself out there and giving advice and helpful advice at that to build the small brand that I have now so that I can use it in the future for whatever I deem necessary. Setting up your personal brand in a way that is actually personal to you. So basically, for example, the color, the general theme. A lot of people nowadays you just see following the cinematic route. And yes, that's good in like a general, in cinematic shots, of course, but they're making it a whole aesthetic. And that's fine if you're very good at that. But if you're good at it, but not top tier at it, you're standing out in the wrong way because the people who are doing it better than you are standing out more. So you've got to kind of find your personality and how that translates into video. And if you don't have the creative mind for video and shots and things like that, then that's okay. You can consult someone, or you can use AI, or you can just try and force yourself to find something creative. It may take longer for you than me, for example, or anyone else who is a much more creative person, but that's okay. Just find out what you want from social media then at that point, because I think starting as a personal brand, even if you don't know what you're going to promote yet or make money, what stream you're going to make money through that leads through to it, you still got to start a personal brand, I think. And then it's also about trying to make money through that. So whether that be through both my businesses or whether that be directly, because I try and help people do what I've just said and do what I'm explaining now, and obviously that's why I'm talking about it, so that you can see that I do help people, and this is partly promotion because I'm making content about it, but it's also what I know a lot about and what my mind focuses on anyway. So I make content about me because this is what I like to do, and it's what I do for work, because I decided to choose what I like to do for work. So yeah, you got to find that. And if you can't find that, find something vague that you can start getting into. And once you try something vague, and you try, there's many different sectors to a business. If you try a vague business like selling a product, for example, and it's a very generalized product that many people can use, you can maybe find out you like working out finances. That's the bit I hate, such as life. You've got to do everything part of business when you're starting out, because it is just me. Obviously you get help externally, but it is generally just me. So yeah, you can find what you like by doing everything in business, having one business, but doing everything with it, and then find a sector that you like, and then realize, okay, I don't like this business I'm doing, let me try something else, but let me focus on that one thing. And then you can eventually, I hope, want to expand your knowledge on that thing so you become great at it. And then once you become great at it, you can then realize you're a lot better than other people and promote that you're better than other people and sell a service based on that. As simple as that. Even if it's a course. I personally won't ever sell a course. I'll sell programs where you are one-on-one with me, where I am helping you and I'm inside helping your business / social media page. That, for me, a course is not personal. If I was in the person's seat a client's seat, I would want one-on-one sessions. I wouldn't want a course. I would want to be going through step by step everything with someone. Now, if you like that and that's something for you, if you're social media or business related online, please follow the link below and go and check it out. If not, just check out more of my content and see if you'd like to check it out later. Also, if you also just want to know more about it, generally I do obviously give free advice over on my business channel, so feel free to give that a look in. That will also be in the link in the description. But what I'm trying to say is, find what you want to do, make a social media about it, and just create content about generalized things that you think you want to go into. Then you can create a business, find out what you like in business and find out what you like as a business, if that makes sense. Keep them separate. Business is a generalized thing that has many different parts and skills to it. And then different types of business bring many different, skills and mindsets and creative sides out of different people. I chose a business first out that was basically based off video editing and video production, because that's what I had done for 8 years at that point. Then you can find a business after finding social media, and then you basically just perfect your content funnel, perfecting a social media routine and posting and things, etc. And then also perfecting landing pages and all those things. And I would go through that with people, and that's all something that is part of the process of social media and business. Being able to create a landing page and creating funnels towards a sale. Now, if we go to the last thing that I was talking about with Alex Hormozi, saying it's about volume. And for me at the moment, volume is literally content and outreach. If I'm not working on doing content that promotes my businesses or promotes me, my personal brand, that then will funnel people into the business, then I should be directly messaging people about my business and promoting it itself directly without putting them through a funnel. Well, it is still putting them through the funnel, but it's more direct route. You've got to be doing that on an enormous scale, because at some point you're going to get a client, whether you message 10,000 people, 1 million people, or just 5. You will get a client at some point. That is basically the business, my perspective on online business at its current stage right now, and how to simplify it for your head. Everything's set up now. I've just got to create content to do it, and it's more just like, okay, am I making a video today? Yes, I'm making a video. Am I messaging 1,000 people today? I'm messaging 1,000 people. You do both, obviously, you can do both. It's just about doing volume of that so that there is no way that my business will ever fail. If it does, it does, and we try something else. As I said, if any of it interests you, go and look at the links in the description, or go and follow my business channel. If not, keep watching the content, and I hope that I can help you.